What comes to mind when you hear the name LeBron James? He is undoubtedly among the best basketball players ever, after all. There is no denying that this man, sometimes known as King James or the Chosen One, is the best in his field. Fans of basketball will concur with me. What kind of life did he lead before his success and accomplishments? Do you want to know? Here is the illustrious King James's tale. James was born to Gloria Marie James, who was 16 at the time of his birth, on December 30, 1984, in Akron, Ohio. He is 37 years old right now. Never having met his biological father was LeBron James. Only his mother cared for LeBron because his biological father did not want to raise him. On the other side, his surrogate father served 3 years in prison for selling cocaine and other offenses. Anthony McClelland was not a part of his life and had a lengthy criminal history. While James was growing up, the family's life was frequently difficult as they traveled from apartment to apartment in Akron's seedier districts, while Gloria battled to find consistent employment. Most people would assume he was born wealthy. You had the incorrect idea. Gloria agreed to let her child move in with the Walkers after understanding that a safer environment would benefit him. James was first introduced to basketball when he was 9 years old by a local youth football coach. A start to his greatness. James signed up for basketball leagues in his 5th grade year. LeBron James learned his initial basketball skills from older boys, while still a toddler in front of a hoop built out of a milk crate that was nailed to a telephone pole. Later, he played basketball for the Northeast Ohio Shooting Stars and the Amateur Athletic Union, AAU. James and his buddies Sion Cotton, Drew Joyce III, and Willie McGee led the group to local and national fame. The Fab Four was the name given to the quartet. In his junior year, he made national news after being featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated, where the publication referred to him as the Chosen One. LeBron is 250 pounds and stands 6 feet 8 inches tall. Despite being left-handed, he shoots most of the time with his right hand. James spent his middle and high school years participating in both basketball and football. Before entering his senior year, in June 2002, he suffered a wrist injury while playing in an AAU, Amateur Athletic Union, game. James made the decision to forego the football season during the 2-month rehabilitation period in order to be fully recovered for his senior basketball season. He was a basketball player for St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio, and is widely hailed as a potential NBA superstar by the national media. James was praised as arguably the best high school basketball player in America right now by Slam's author Ryan Jones. Before the start of his junior year, he was once again voted Ohio Mr. Basketball thanks to his averages of 29 points, 8.3 rebounds, 5.7 assists, and 3.3 steals per game. Later, he was chosen for the USA Today All-USA First Team, and he made history by becoming the first junior to win the Gatorade National Player of the Year award for men's basketball. With a 23-4 record overall, St. Vincent St. Mary lost in the Division II championship game to cap off their campaign. James attempted to enter the 2002 NBA draft by petitioning for a revision to the NBA's draft eligibility criteria after the defeat. He claimed that he took marijuana during this time to reduce the stress brought on by the ongoing media attention he was subjected to. He was a prep-to-pro who was taken as the first overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers. He was named the NBA Rookie of the Year in 2004 and quickly made a name for himself as one of the top players in the game, winning the NBA MVP award in 2009 and 2010. James left Cleveland in 2010 to sign with the Miami Heat as a free agent after failing to capture a championship. In addition to winning the league's MVP and Finals MVP awards in both of these seasons while playing for the Heat, James won his first 2 NBA titles in 2012 and 2013. James chose to forego the final year of his contract with the Heat in 2014 and re-signed with the Cavaliers. He helped the Cavaliers come back from a 3-1 deficit to defeat the Golden State Warriors in the finals in 2016, bringing the team its first championship and putting an end to the Cleveland sports curse. James signed with the Lakers in 2018 and used his contract option to leave the Cavaliers. There, he won the 2020 NBA title and earned his 4th Finals MVP award. In addition, he agreed to a record-breaking $90 million endorsement deal with Nike before even taking the field in a competitive match. James earned $31 million in compensation for the 2016-17 season, passing Bryant and Jordan as the 3rd player to do so. In July 2018, the NBA superstar agreed to a 4-year, $153.3 million deal with the Lakers. Additionally, he is invested in Blaze Pizza and is a co-owner of the production business Spring Hill Entertainment. The NBA's highest-paid player for a fifth consecutive year, Forbes magazine assessed James' yearly earnings at $88.7 million in February 2019. He developed into an American professional basketball player with the National Basketball Association's Los Angeles Lakers, NBA. He is frequently referred to as King James and is regarded as one of the best players in history. James has won 2 Olympic gold medals, 3 All-Star MVP awards, 4 NBA MVP awards, 4 NBA Finals MVP awards, and 4 NBA MVP honors. James has the second most career points, the most playoff points, and the 7th most career assists. Without a doubt, this man is amazing. He is a star now despite his past. 18 times as an NBA All-Star, 18 times as a member of the All-NBA team, and 5 times as a member of the NBA All-Defensive First Team. He has participated in 10 NBA Finals, which is the third most of all time. Between 2011 and 2018, he played in 8 of them straight. James was chosen for the NBA's 75th anniversary team in 2021, and in 2022 he became the first player in NBA history to reach 10,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists in a single season. In addition to his accomplishments in the NBA, James was a part of the American men's basketball teams that won the gold at the 2012 Games, the 2008 Games, and the 2004 Games. He also published a memoir, Shooting Stars 2009, co-written with Buzz Bissinger, that chronicles his years as a high school standout. James is the first player in NBA history to accumulate $1 billion in earnings as an active player. Yes, you heard that right, $1 billion. Off the court, LeBron James has accumulated more wealth and fame from multiple endorsement contracts. He has been featured in books, documentaries, including winning 2 Sports Emmy Awards as an executive producer, and television commercials. He has won 19 ESPY Awards, hosted Saturday Night Live, and starred in the sports film Space Jam: A New Legacy, 2021. James has been a part owner of Liverpool FC since 2011 and leads the LeBron James Family Foundation, which has opened an elementary school, housing complex, retail plaza, community center, and medical center in Akron. LeBron married his high school girlfriend, and they have sired 3 children, and he is a great father to them. Savannah Brinson might have attended LeBron's rival high school, but when the senior sports star spotted the junior cheerleader, he asked her out. Love at first sight, you'd say. The two have been an item ever since, even after LeBron's fame shot off the charts. They married in 2013 and have 3 children. James actively supports charities like Boys and Girls Clubs of America, the Children's Defense Fund, and After School All-Stars. LeBron James Family Foundation, his charitable organization, is situated in Akron. The charity has hosted an annual bike-a-thon to collect money for different causes every year since 2005. James announced a collaboration with the University of Akron in 2015 that will start awarding scholarships to up to 2,300 kids in 2021. He gave the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture $2.5 million in 2016 to help fund an Ollie display. For his outstanding service and dedication to the community, the NBA presented him with the J. Walter Kennedy Citizenship Award in 2017. The I Promise School, a public primary school founded in collaboration with the LeBron James Family Foundation to support struggling elementary school students' attendance, received approval from the Akron School Board in November of that same year. He subsequently observed it was the most significant professional achievement of James' life. The institution's grand opening was on July 30, 2018. Prior to LeBron, only 2 men had ever appeared on the cover of Vogue. Amazingly, the Monarch appeared on the cover of Vogue. If you have learned a thing or two from this, please like and subscribe, and if you would like to see more, hit the notification bell.